full script with markers. Must be 1,800 plus words. Oh, most people think they'd never be betrayed, but this story proves otherwise. This is how it ended. But to understand why, we need to go back to March 15, 2025. Section 1, where it ended. On April 30th, 2026, Sarah stood in front of her ex-husband's apartment, a box of his belongings in her hands. The divorce was final. The betrayal had been exposed, and it all started with a chocolate sundae. Section 2, the beginning. It was a typical Friday night in March 2025 when Sarah noticed something odd. Her husband, Mark, had been acting strangely lately. He was distant, distracted, and often left the house under the guise of working late. But on this particular night, he returned home with a chocolate sundae for their daughter, Lily. Sarah found it peculiar. Why would he suddenly bring home a treat after being so distant? She decided to investigate. The next day, while Mark was at work, she searched his phone. There, hidden in plain sight, were messages between him and another woman. The messages were filled with flirtatious banter and plans to meet. Sarah felt her heart sink. Her suspicions were confirmed. Section 3, early development. Over the following weeks, Sarah tried to confront Mark, but he denied everything, insisting that the messages were innocent. She began to doubt herself. Was she overreacting? But deep down, she knew the truth. Sarah decided to gather more evidence. She installed spyware on Mark's phone and computer. The data revealed a pattern of deceit. Mark was meeting the other woman regularly, often using the excuse of late-night work. Sarah felt betrayed and angry. She knew she had to act. Section 4, the escalation. As the months passed, Sarah's plan unfolded. She began to document every instance of Mark's cheating. She took photos, recorded conversations, and collected emails. The evidence was overwhelming, but Mark was getting careless. He started leaving clues everywhere. One night, Sarah found a hotel key in his jacket pocket. She traced it back to a hotel near their home. The next day, she went to the hotel and confronted the manager. He confirmed that Mark had been staying there with a woman who wasn't Sarah. Section 5, the tipping point. On September 15, 2025, Sarah had enough. She confronted Mark again, this time with all the evidence. He couldn't deny it anymore. He admitted to cheating and asked for forgiveness. But Sarah was done. She filed for divorce immediately. Section 6, the fallout. The divorce proceedings were messy. Mark tried to blame Sarah for the breakdown of their marriage, but the evidence spoke for itself. The judge granted Sarah full custody of Lily and a significant portion of their assets. Mark was left with nothing but regret. Section 7, where we are now. Today, Sarah is rebuilding her life. She has moved into a new apartment with Lily. She's happy and free from the pain of betrayal, but she knows that the scars of the past will always remain. Section 8, what comes next? What comes next for Sarah? Only time will tell. But one thing is certain, justice has been served. If you're enjoying this, hit subscribe. We post stories like this every day, and you don't want to miss the next one. Tomorrow, the sister's revenge 3 months later. Do not miss it. Rate this karma 1 to 10. Was it enough, or should it have gone further?